Hello, and welcome to this episode of Empowering Your Job Search. My name is Soozy Miller. This episode is brought to you by the Strategic Advisor Board and my company, Control Your Career. I am a certified behavioral analyst and an executive career coach. I work with executives who feel stuck in their situation. I coach executives to control their career by giving them the tools and methodology to land their next awesome opportunity and then to control their overall career path until they don't want to work anymore. So I want to talk a moment about education on your resume. So education actually goes at the bottom of your resume. And I've had a couple of executives ask me about this and wondering why their education isn't at the top. So I know that you have at least a bachelor's, an advanced degree, maybe a PhD, maybe a master's, and you're proud of all of it. As an executive, you should be. It's helped you get where you are today. But I want to tell you that I suggest you get over yourself. And I don't mean that to be harsh. I mean that because at this point in your career, your real world experience, your leadership impact, your value add, your expertise is more important than your education. We put education at the bottom of the resume because you want to check off some requirements that the job posting probably has. Like they probably have a minimum baseline requirement for education and you want to meet that. You want to check off a list. But other than that, it goes at the bottom because your real world experience is more important. Your value add is more important. Your unique leadership impact is more important than your education at this point. Now, this is particularly hard for IT leadership because IT leadership tends to be really fond and proud of their certifications. And they end up with resumes where the certifications take up the whole first page. And I'm telling you that that's not necessary. And for IT leadership, for executives, for a CIO, that's not the priority. The priority is your leadership and your ability to inspire your teams and talk about mission and strategy and overall company organization. So the exception here is if you're going into academia or you're going into like law research or you're going into science. Those tend to put the education on the top, but those are really for CVs, which means it's going to be much longer, much more information, and you go into more detail about your education at the top. So just remember, as proud as you are of your education, and you should be proud of it, as proud as you are of the education, as proud as you are of your advanced degrees and your certifications, which are going to be useful in your career, for your resume, please put them at the bottom and make sure that you instead emphasize your leadership impact, your value add, your expertise at the top, because that's what companies are really interested in you. So thank you for watching today's episode of Empowering Your Job Search. I hope this was helpful to you in your career. If you need further information, just click on the link in the description and I'll be glad to talk to you further about all of this. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel so you get valuable daily updates. I'll talk to you soon.